Among the brightest stars in the sky, there is one surrounded by such an immense amount of cosmic dust that it forms a gigantic ring around it. Thanks to the Hubble Space Telescope, we even spotted what seemed to be a planet, which we now know is something entirely different. Join us on this journey to Fomalhaut, one of the most fascinating stars in our celestial neighborhood. Today we are talking about Fomalhaut, one of the brightest stars in the night sky, located about 25 light-years from Earth. Fomalhaut, or Alpha Piscis Austrini, is the main star of the constellation of the Southern Fish, a small and ancient constellation of Babylonian origin, situated below Aquarius in the zodiac. The Babylonians called it Mulku, which simply meant the fish, while mythology tells of Atargatis, a goddess saved by a great fish after she fell into a lake. The Egyptians adopted the myth, replacing Atargatis with the goddess Isis, and later the Greeks incorporated the constellation into their celestial pantheon, associating it with Aquarius. Even today, in star iconography, the southern fish is depicted drinking the water Aquarius pours from his jar. Fomalhaut is a star of particular importance, as with its apparent magnitude of 1.16, it is the 19th brightest star in the sky, and can be spotted in autumn about 20 degrees above the southern horizon. Although not an easy constellation to find at our latitudes, its brightness makes it a valuable reference point for skywatchers, especially when starting from the recognizable square of Pegasus. The name Fomalhaut comes from the Arabic Fam al-Hut, meaning the mouth of the fish, a title that reflects the respect ancient peoples had for this star. During the Persian Empire, Fomalhaut was one of the 4 royal stars, along with Aldebaran, Regulus, and Antares, considered the sentinels of the 4 corners of the sky. But, as is often the case, Fomalhaut is not just what it appears to be. It is actually a star system composed of 3 stars. Fomalhaut A, the primary star visible to the naked eye, Fomalhaut B, also known as TW Piscis Austrini, and Fomalhaut C, or LP 87610. These stars are gravitationally bound, even though they are far apart. Fomalhaut B is nearly 1 light-year from the main star, while Fomalhaut C is even 2.5 light-years from Fomalhaut A. Despite their separation, the 3 stars move together through space, and it is hypothesized that they may be part of a larger group known as the Castor Association, which includes other stars like Castor, Vega, and Alderaan. Although the actual existence of this association is still a topic of debate, it is a fascinating hypothesis that hints at a cosmic relationship between these distant stars. Let's now focus on Fomalhaut A, the most massive of the 3. This star is almost twice the mass and volume of our Sun, but shines 16 times brighter. Being a relatively young star, less than 500 million years old, it still has a long future ahead. Although due to its mass, it burns its fuel much faster than the Sun. Another peculiarity of Fomalhaut is its low metallicity, which means it contains very few elements heavier than hydrogen and helium, a clue that it formed in a region with few remnants of earlier stars. However, the most intriguing thing about Fomalhaut is not just the star itself, but what surrounds it. In 2005, using the Hubble Space Telescope, astronomers discovered a dust disk around the star, similar to the protoplanetary disk from which the planets of our solar system formed. This disk extends up to 133 astronomical units, AU, from the star, and is about 25 AU wide. Curiously, though, the disk is not perfectly centered on Fomalhaut, but slightly offset, suggesting the presence of a massive object disrupting its symmetry. In 2008, again thanks to Hubble, a bright spot was detected within the disk, nicknamed Fomalhaut B, and it was immediately thought to be a planet. This would have been the first exoplanet ever directly observed in visible light. Fomalhaut B was located about 119 AU from the star, near the inner edge of the dust ring, and appeared to be responsible for its eccentric shape. However, over time, anomalies emerged. The planet was much brighter than expected, raising suspicions that it might be surrounded by a large amount of dust reflecting the star's light. Subsequent observations, however, revealed a different reality. In 2014, new Hubble images showed that Fomalhaut B no longer existed. It had become increasingly diffuse until it completely vanished, suggesting that it was not a planet at all, but a cloud of dust, probably generated by a collision between two asteroids. This ghost planet sparked much interest and debate in the scientific community. Finally, in 2023, data from the James Webb Space Telescope definitively confirmed the absence of a planet within Fomalhaut's disk, but also revealed new structures in the dust disk, showing us a system even more complex and mysterious than previously thought. Thus ends the story of Fomalhaut B, the planet that never was. But who can say what the future holds? Perhaps, among the dust surrounding this bright star, we will find other planets, perhaps even more enigmatic. In the meantime, on cold autumn nights, we can gaze up at the sky and imagine how the firmament might appear on those distant worlds, where the light of Fomalhaut shines on the dusty surfaces of planets yet to be discovered.